What up, guys? Trench here. I'm going to do a quick informal loadout video. I'm going through my stuff and just doing a quick inventory of my gear. I figured why not just do a little videotape and give you guys an update on exactly what I'm rolling with. So we'll start with just the basics and we'll move through the stuff. So here I have a few slings here. This is just a cheap Chinese made sling. I really like the single point slings. They really cater to my left-handed needs from swapping back and forth, right-handed to left-handed. Here's another sling here. I believe this is a Voodoo tactical sling, and Jason from Voodoo hooked me up with that. Hat. I never leave the house without my hat because, you know, I go out and I play, even though I wear a mask, you know, my mask over there, but I always take a hat with me just in case it's too sunny. I'm sitting in a non-shaded area. You know, hats are always good, and this one's really nice. This is a Condor. This really thin material right here, and it helps breathe really well. Here's my CIB Combat Infantryman's badge. Love it. Anyway, of course, you guys know I never leave without my Contour. Love this thing. Had it for 2 years now. This is the original first generation one, so no issues, never broken it, and knock on wood, but it's been the cornerstone of Rainbow, so there it is. Oakley gloves. You know, I usually don't run with gloves because my hands get really hot. If you know anything about the human body, your hands and your neck are the two areas that you protrude. What is the word? That you lose the most heat. So gloves. I usually don't wear gloves unless it's cold, but I do have these hard knuckle Oakley gloves. I think they cost about 80 bucks. They're well worth it. You know, they're really nice gloves. They're built really solid. Really nice gloves. Moving on, a fan hooked us up with this MP9. He actually lived up in Northern California. He said he shoots more real steel. He bought this and he watched our videos and he really liked them, so he donated this gun to us. The MP9, KWA MP9. Thing is beast. This thing just mows trenches. Awesome trench mower. Hooked us up with 3 magazines with it. Whole thing costed about, I think, rough, probably like 350 bucks for this setup right here. So, you know, God bless that guy. I don't even remember his name. So if you're watching this, let me know who you are so I could maybe send you something in return. But you know, we broke the charging handle on it, so that's something we're trying to get fixed. Right now it's like a $6 fix for that, so it's no big deal. Here I have my my Black Hawk holster. This is a press release holster here. Inside I have my, let me get it out for you, 1911. This thing has been around the block. Let me tell you what, I've been shooting this thing for a long time. KWA 1911, just standard Army issue. I found this grip here at Airsoft Extreme in the goodie box for $2, and what an upgrade it is, because it really, ergonomics of that grip really make the pistol that much better. Really awesome, awesome gun to have. I've had it forever. I change in and out between my hip holster and my thigh rig, and right now I have my Glock on my thigh rig, but I interchange the two because they are both Black Hawk products and they're able to do so. But going on to my thigh rig, which I really do enjoy the thigh rig. It's really comfortable. Something like 200, not 200, it was like $150 for the thigh rig and whatever gun you wanted. But I got this. This is my my baby right here. My if I can get it out one hand, there we go. This is my Tokyo Murray custom Glock. I love this thing. I paid a pretty nifty price for it. I got it at Red Wolf Airsoft. This thing shoots beastly. You can see this beaver tail grip is pretty sweet, really comfortable. I did drill a hole right there, as you could tell, for a leash that I could, for actually this leash right here that's on the 1911, just in case, you know, this being my baby, I don't want to lose it flopping somewhere and crashing and breaking. But this thing is freaking, this thing's tits, dude. This thing's awesome gun. I love this pistol. But yeah, with a Blackhawk holster here, it's a good combo. Moving on to let's go up this way. Oh, here we go. My mask, my new mask, Takaplupa. This is a prototype, has not been released to the public yet. Rainbow is the first to receive these masks. They're still working on critiques, but so far this thing has been awesome. I wore it to Code Red Airsoft Park the other weekend and had no problems with it. Breathed great, didn't fog. That thing is just awesome. No problems with it whatsoever. Moving up here, another Voodoo Tactical piece of gear here. This is my attack vest. This is going to be for our new loadouts that we're coming out with. There are going to be Coyote Tan. And side here I got my pistol pouch, B positive. That's my blood type. This is my Surefire. I actually took to combat with me overseas. Thing's been a lifesaver, literally. Really cool flashlight. I found it in a Connex. Nobody wanted it, so I took it and then I used it for when I went overseas. Really cool vest. I like that vest a lot. Really comfortable. It's a little bit heavy, you know, considering there's no ballistics in it. Just for a regular vest, it's kind of heavy and it doesn't breathe that well, but you know, can't complain if it's free, right? So moving on to my tack belt, another Voodoo Tactical tack belt here. This thing, I live by this belt. I love this belt. You know, Revision right here. Got a cool little Revision sticker or a Velcro pouch. These things are amazing. I got these for like, I think, $12 a pop on Amazon. They are for your I can find a magazine here. Yeah, they are a magazine holder for an actual M4, but they are, you know, airsoft compatible. So these things just slop right in, and I need to tighten this this screw a little bit. You see, it's a little bit loose because these kind of are a little loose here. But that's what's good about them. You can tighten them up and loosen them up, and that's good. And they're interchangeable. You see these holes right here. The clip on the back, actually, you can unscrew and put on this side in case you want to flip-flop the actual magazine holster case, or the magazine holster itself. Here I have a Voodoo Tactical. This is actually a what is it called? A GPS holster or holder that I've turned into a medic kit. I usually keep my medic kit with me just in case. You never know, anything might happen. I fall, cut myself pretty bad. I have some emergency waters in here in case any kids, you know, are dehydrated and they eat it and, you know, pass out on us. And you know, it's true, because a lot of people don't say hydrate, 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 but the truth is, you don't know it until it's too late. So emergency drinking water is always important to have, especially when you're out playing and doing what you do. So I got some gauze in here and some other stuff in case any injuries do occur, and I could, you know, start some medical attention to anybody who needs it, or myself. Here I have, was given to us by Airsplat. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of effed us. This thing's pretty crappy. This thing is super loose, so when you're shooting it during the games, it it flips to full auto and semi-auto, and then when you hold down the trigger, and then you release it, it still fires by itself. We tried to get it fixed by a tech. He couldn't even figure it out, so I might have to take it again to get it looked at. Tornado grenade, really awesome to use. Tornadoes are awesome. I hate dummy grenades. Rainbow hates dummy grenades. I think it's a cheap way to go. I think dummy grenades are stupid. You know, they're just not tactful whatsoever. I would rather get hit with a projectile grenade than get killed with a dummy grenade. I think it's just, you want to play with dummy grenades and Nerf guns, then go play with Nerf guns and Nerf balls. Go do that. Don't play Airsoft and bring Nerf grenades. It's just stupid. Anyway, that's my little rant. So, moving on. Echo 9.3. Now, this is a guy I met when I was doing my PMC work. He's the company owner of Echo 9.3. They make AK-47 sling mounts that go right underneath the handle of the AKs, because AKs don't come with sling mounts, or single point sling mounts at that. So he created the very first single point sling mount in the market, and he also made slings. He's coming out with a new sling he was telling me about, and a new knife. So check out Echo 9.3. I don't know the website, so check out Echo 9.3 and you know, go ahead and like their Facebook page. I know they have a Facebook page. So yeah, moving on. So this is my gun, KWA CQB. Got some cool stuff, features on here. MOE grip, or MOE. Got the Mo PTS stock, the Mo grip, the Mo or the PTS hand guard, Picatinny rails. You know, got my reflex, Trigicon reflex, copycat, I guess you could call it, or you know, whatever. Suppressor, don't usually use this because I don't usually run suppressors unless I have an inner barrel that's superseding my barrel itself. Couple more Blackhawk stuff. I hope you guys notice that I buy real gear. I don't buy crappy gear that's not gonna last me a long time, because you know, Airsoft, I run my gear pretty hard, so I want my gear to last. So if you want your gear to last, take care of it and buy the right gear the first time. Don't waste your money 4 or 5 times down the road and then decide to buy something that's gonna last you a long time. So that's my 2 cents. Smart charger and LiPo charger. Now, if you're new to Airsoft, these 2 things are super important. LiPo charger are for LiPo batteries only. Li-poly battery. 11.1, or 8.4. I don't know what. I'm not a tech. Don't ask me. Anyway, a Li-poly battery only gets charged with a LiPo charger. Do not charge a LiPo battery with a smart charger. Your battery will blow up, and there will be a mess on top of a waste of money. And if it's possible, if you buy a brand new gun and they give you that really cheap charger that comes with the gun, I advise you, please get a smart charger. They're super important because they stop charging after the battery charges. If you continue to charge the battery after the battery is already charged, you will ruin your battery and your gun will be obsolete, because you can't run a gun without a battery unless it's gas. So moving on to here, this is my Voodoo Tactical bag. I got this at the ACA tournament, the very first ACA tournament in 2010, I believe. Yeah, 2010. No, 2011. 2011, I believe it was. Anyway, we got second place due to some complications, but check out aca.com, acairsoft.com. For the tournaments there. It was a really fun, I had a really good time doing it, and I got this awesome bag for second place, and I think the first place team got some Elite Force guns that broke on them anyway, because I don't know, I don't want to say anything negative. So yeah. So this is pretty much what I run on the field, and it'll vary from time to time of what I want to wear and what's going on, dependent on the game or the terrain or even the weather. You know, I'm not going to wear this thing. I would rather just wear a belt. You know, so lightweight, heavyweight, whatever. It depends. So that's my 2 cents, guys. Sorry for the very, very long video, but yeah. So enjoy, Facebook fans. This is my unconventional loadout video. Trench out.